Get yourself comfortable in your seat. If you happen to be laying down, then get yourself comfortable laying down. And before we begin, you might want to take a nice deep breath. Use that muscle called the diaphragm. And I don't know what it is that you might learn from within, what you might come to realize, but you can begin to develop a new train of thought. It becomes the beginning of new behavior, new feelings, new understandings and ways that you can make the most here and now. So as you begin to relax, feel a sense of comfort. You might notice where the tension is in your body. Give it a nod and say, "That's all right. We are going to be all right and learn something new. We can figure things out. We can be precise. And we can also plant a seed that begins to develop in such a way that it surprises what it is that we learn, that we come to know or understand. What we see, hear, and feel, in just the instant, in a moment, change a life or an understanding, or begin a new, surprisingly interesting possibility. And notice the rate of your breathing. The sensation of your body against whatever chair thing that you are sitting or laying on. The sensations and the contact between one and the other, all deep within an unconscious possibility, thought process. You can begin to create, perhaps to continue, or even become aware of something that will serve you in the most delicious way. And I'm wondering just how easily is there really any reason to wait? As you think, consider what it is that might unfold, and notice whether you have images that are in your state of consciousness. Now I know and have learned in talking and working with others that if it's uncomfortable or if it's distressing, you can shrink that up and then shoot that out into space. And you can take all kinds of distressing images and thoughts and shrink it up and shoot it out. That ability means you can do that with an infinite number of possible negative or distressing thoughts, feelings. Why wait? Now you might think of the most beautiful, exciting, or comforting, perhaps happy memory, and bring that in closer and make it big at just the right size that makes you feel exquisite. If you're on the outside of it, to step into it. Embrace the good feelings. And I want you to know that you can control your destiny. You can have the influence that you want over your own thinking and feelings. And you know how that word manipulation is so often discredited or thought to be a negative thing. But really, if you manipulate someone or yourself to learn something new, why wouldn't you welcome that here now? Now there's often, or can be, that self-talk that is be so critical, so picky, so and I want you to invite yourself to change the tone of that voice. Soften it. Perhaps make it kinder, gentler, compassionate. And as you change the tone, you might notice that the words start to change. Or you can take the most welcomed, valued self-talk you have and add a really nice, reassuring, meaningful, I have your back tone. After all, it is your brain. And why not now make the first day of deciding you will be the driving force, primary influence to what you think and what you feel. Choosing to see the things that make you feel good, hear the kinds of things that make you feel good, spark that creativity, that luscious embrace of life, of yourself. I don't know if you can put an image on the screen in your mind's eye and see yourself interacting with somebody. And at a very comfortable and curious distance, notice what she can do to make the most of that interaction, to make the best choice, to say what needs to be said, yet to notice she's feeling a sense of comfort, kindness, encouragement, and then to step into that picture. Just try it on. Does it fit? Does it need to be tailored in a different way? And if so, step back out and be her coach. Trust that the unconscious part of our mind keeps us breathing without thinking about it, our heart rate beating, our blood flowing. That we can trust those unconscious processes guided by that nervous system. And to decide that you will make the most of what time any one of us has here on planet Earth, making the most of creativity, curiosity, commitment to being the very best we can be. And there will be difficult times, and there are difficult times. But how we feel can make all the difference in the world. So take a nice deep inhalation. And then nice extended exhalation. And remembering that our dreaming can very much be a learning lab while we rejuvenate, become rested, to be able to wake up with just a touch of a sparkle in our eyes. To appreciate each moment, and to decide to have our own back, to be there for ourselves, so that we can be there for the rest of the world in ways that are most meaningful to any one of us. As you discover new and different and better ways to achieve what is most important to you now and in the future, and deciding you might just want to be your own best friend forever. And bring the fruits of that friendship to those we love, to those we care about, to those people we want to help. To those parts of life's challenges that we want to contribute in ways that are important now. Learning, creating, thinking, and deciding, feeling the best we can feel. Contributing to that enterprise called self-care, as if your life depended on it. Don't you agree? And in a moment, I'd like you to bring yourself to the point that you open your eyes for just a few seconds. And then close your eyes and go back to bringing that resourcefulness that is beginning to develop We'll continue to do so. And opening your eyes yet again. And maybe taking a nice deep inhalation. And thank yourself for taking the time to learn something important. That you can use from now forward into the future. And let's certainly make a time to meet again.